Hello, I'm fenlandfisherman and welcome to another fishing video. Well, hello, you enjoying me? I'm a good friend Mike, and we've actually come down today after catfish. Now, I know a lot of you at home are now going to be thinking, well, you're a bit mad for doing that. It's early April, and although most years I'd say early April, especially in the water with a fair few catfish like the one we're on today, you should be able to catch them early April, but it's been a bitterly cold March, February and indeed early April so far, but we've seen a bit of sunshine, so we've ran out all eager, hoping we'll catch a catfish. But like I said, most are going to think we're mad. I know Mark, who joins us most of the time on these sort of fishing challenges, also thinks we're mad, so he's decided to stay at home, and I'm beginning to think that probably was the best thing to do. But you know, but we're here now, kettle's on, which makes all the difference. We've got a shelter over us, which obviously cuts the wind out, but you know, if we can't get some catfish, at least hopefully we can get a few carp. And I had quite a few little carp in here, so just something that actually pulls on the end of the line would be nice, except from one bream which I tried for bloody 4 sessions to catch. But we're here now, so hopefully we can just catch something. Going to take you through the rigs and things that we're both using a little bit later, but right now the main priority is keeping warm. Got a cup of tea on, let's see if we can get a few fish. Well, first fish of the day, and it's certainly not the intended species, but it's a species that me and Mike both knew we were most likely going to encounter. It's a little mirror carp, I suppose you call it a little pasty really, but you know, it's brightened up my day. It's better than that one bream I had to fish for like 3 sessions just to catch. There you go, it's probably what, about 3-4 pound. Actually put up quite a spirited fight on the carp rod, because I'm using light rods today. But you know, took a 20mm halibut pellet. Certainly got eyes bigger than its mouth, I think. But let's take leeches off this fish because it is very, very cold, and put it back. Let's hope we don't get bothered by too many more of these. Well, just about to cast out my worm rig now, so I thought it'd be quite a good time to take you through it. Now, if you can remember back to when I was at the fishery last, back in summer with Mark Barrett, when we were filming the Chasing Dreams special here for the catfish, we were both using worm rigs, but they really were quite different to this. Really, I do like the old worm rig, but I thought I'd try something a bit different. And this is a rig used by catfishermen, but I just think it's something a bit different, so I always like to try things differently. So what I've got is I've got the 18-pound fluorocarbon, which has got on both my rods straight through to a 3-ounce lead, 3-ounce lead from Gardner. That's just tied on with a grinner knot, nice strong knot. So really, just off that, I've then got my hook link as a helicopter rig, really, with 2 poly balls stopped at the side of it with some of the target stops. So really, I've then got just a really, really strong mono hook link, only about 8 inches, just enough for it to separate off the main rig. I've then got a size 2 talon tip, which I'm literally just hooking on about 3 worms. I'm going to do now for you. Just give me a sec. Grab the worms. So we just take the worms and hook them once. Don't want to mess about with hooking them loads of times. So just 1, 2, 3. So 3 worms there. Then what I'm doing, just give me a second. Got a little bit of rubber here, and that's just a bit of silicone that I'd use on my rigs. Just hook that on the hook after the worms, just to keep them on. It's the same thing as using a fake maggot or something, just to hold them on the hook. So what we got there, 3 worms, and these polyballs, which are fully adjustable because I'm using the rubber stops. I'm going to hold that off the bottom by about a foot, which is what I've set it to at the moment, because I think those cats are still going to be in the bottom. I just want to dangle that in front of them. But then what I do, just to really hopefully attract them, I just nip the end of one of the worms there. So then really, so it means there's a lot of flavour leaking out those worms, as well as the movement you got there. And I'm really hoping that's going to give me the edge in this cold water today to catch the cats. But that is all I'm using, and I will start to move, you know, the depth around, start playing about with it a bit more. I've already had a run on this rod earlier, but I've just brought it in now. I'm going to recast it, and hopefully we'll get a cat on that rig. Well, second fish of the day. Let me just unhook it. It's actually slightly bigger than the last one. It's a nice little common. In a minute, he's taken that halibut pellet on a size 6 mugger on the running lead rig. Roared off again. So there we go. It's quite a nice looking little fish, this one. Quite happy about that. Lovely fish. Right, let's waste no time on getting this one back. Come on, cats. I've had 2 carp now. Let's make that the last one. At least on the cat. Well, we've moved swims now, and we're actually in the swim that you saw after our introduction in a little while ago. Simply because the old swim that we're in, the wind just sort of turned around and really picked up, and it's just cutting straight into our face. It's just awful. So we thought we'll come around, and actually we've turned the bivvy around now, so we're in a position where the wind's on our back, which is much more enjoyable, because I think the likelihood of catching a cat's pretty low, and we know that. So we thought might as well try and enjoy the session and not be cold. So we come to this bit like it's like a little offshoot, little smaller offshoot. And there's a fair bit of open water in front of us, but whether or not it's good for the cats, God knows. I think really for the cats, we're going to be right in the middle of that main bit of the lake where it's deeper, but it's just impossible to get there with this wind. We really should have, with hindsight, walked around and sat on the back of it this morning when it was just a little trickle, but obviously we didn't think. We were just eager to get into the swim. Had a little bite then. We was eager to get into the swim and get fishing, didn't really think about that, but there you go. Oh, is that a fish or is that wind? It's hard to tell. I don't know if you can hear that. Ah, okay. I didn't know if you could hear that on the camera or not, but add a little bit of interest there on the right hand rod. Put it from another small carp. But you know what, I'd rather catch small carp than nothing at all. Wouldn't I, Mike?
Yeah, rub it in a bit more, George.
But yeah, we're going to carry on, and more cups too shall fuel us through our intrepid journey into the unknown, i.e. catching more pasty carp and no catfish. Well, fish number, I don't know what, I think it's 3 on the camera, but I've certainly had a few more. First fish in the new swim, and yep, it's a carp. A bit nicer looking one this time, not darker. It's a mirror. Oh, a lively mirror. I'm surprised how lively it is considering it's cold weather. There you go, little mirror. I'm going to put it straight back. But that's it, taking on the CC more to see. Hit with a little orange pop up. I'm going to put it back now. Blowing a gale. I don't want to be out here too long. Well, fish number 2, the second spot. Just taking on the Odyssey again. Bottom lip. There we go. Get that rig away. There you go. It's a running lead. Simple stuff. Another darker fish, another pretty fish. I'm really just showing you this for one good reason. That's one more fish ahead of Mike. Perfect. Then again, he's not putting up much of a challenge at the moment, is he? Oh well, let's put this one back. And come on, let's actually get a proper fish. No more of these little ones. Let's get a proper one.
All day, and Look at the size of it. It's just not funny anymore.
I think you'll find it is very funny.
This is my first fish of the day. It's a ginormous one. Look, it's ginormous.
Well, no sooner after Mike's went off, well, as you probably saw, what Mike can do, in a minute the fish is caught up, what Mike can do, I most certainly can do better. There you go. It's a little carp, a little bit bigger than Mike's obviously.
It just has to be, doesn't it? A little bit bigger.
It has to be. And you know, it just pooed out some of the lovely odyssey he's been eating up. So that shows we're on the bait. Hold your fish, slip it back.
Very, very, very small one again. That's the second one. George can now shut up. He may be ahead of me still. I'm still catching. He hasn't caught another one yet. But I'm going to put this one back. Well, at last, I've got my first £20 carp. What do you think? At least it's bigger than the other ones. I can say that's a good start, a good end to the day, really. I might put it back out, but I think me and George are going to quit soon, so I'll put it back or him back. And yeah, hopefully my catfish rod might go off in the next hour.
Well, we've probably got about 20 minutes left of the session, if that. It's really coming to the end now. As you see, we've had a fair few fish between us. I took the decision earlier on not to film most of the fish I had in that first swim, so a lot of those you won't have seen, but they're about the same size, 3 or 4 pounds. But it's interesting that the fish here in this bit seem to be smaller, which I suppose if you compare the sizes or the area of the water that we're fishing, that would make sense. But that's not usually how it always works for me. But there you go, we've had a few fish. No cats, but like I said, I've got 20 minutes left, so you never know. But I don't think we're going to catch this catfish. Really just come down and get a feel for the water again before we come in summer. I'll do a couple of nights down here in summer. I know Mike should be good fun. But yeah, very happy how the session's gone. It's going to be a short old video because there's not really a lot happening with it from catching a few little carp, but it's got a bed in the rods. At least I've had a few coarse fish before I go back up to Scarborough and do a bit of sea fishing.